We're going to talk about using the components tool, placing a component. We're going to use that tool to help populate the floor plan with the other details that we need to include. So far we just have our walls and doors and windows. So now we're going to start adding, the rest of the information on the floor plans. So as noted on the highlights, we have some components that we're going to add from the Revit library. For example, we have the water heater, plumbing fixture. We had the lavatory sink, the toilet. We got stairs, countertops, appliances, and sinks. And same thing on the second floor. In the master bath, we got some more sinks, tub, the showers, and so on. So we need to add all those, and the way we do it is by using components. In the ribbon over here on the components tool, when you click on that, over here on the property types, we should have some, but it looks like we don't have that many components loaded in. So what we need to do is we need to load these components from the family library. So let's do that. We're going to click on load family, and we're going to go to, let's go to plumbing fixtures. I'm just going to scroll down. Plumbing, architectural, fixtures, and here we can find whatever we need. So let's start with a bathtub. And I'm going to bring in, if you click on it, you can get a preview of what that block is. So I'm going to select this one for right now and then bring it in. And notice that it wants to place it somewhere on the floor, so I'm just going to click there for right now. Okay, so that's just the bathtub that I brought in. So I'm going to bring in more of these components that we're going to use, and I'm going to load them in at one time instead of doing one at a time. So we can do that by going to the Insert tab and then Load Family. And again, I'm going to go down to Plumbing, Architectural, Fixtures, and let's go to let's see, sinks. See what we can find here. We got kitchen sinks and then other kind of sinks. We're going to use the kitchen double, and we're also going to use the vanity round. So I'm going to use my control key to select multiples. So right there, and say open, and all it does, it loads them into the drawing. So when I go to my components and I go into my property types, I see that they're right here, the kitchen and the sink and the tub. So I'm going to load in some more components, and this time I'm going to go to specialty equipment and domestic. And here I can find dishwasher, dryers, microwave, range, refrigerator. So I'm going to select all of these and load them in at one time. Okay, load those in. So it's taking a little time, and once it's there, I go to my component tool, look for the types, and now I can find all of those. Now notice that some of these, when you load them in, come with different sizes, like the refrigerator, different sizes. Same thing with the cooktop range, microwaves and dryers. So it comes with different size options that you can choose from. So again, the way you use these is just by selecting whichever one you want and then just place it on the plan. And sometimes it's a whole lot easier, to go to the floor plan view and load it in wherever you need it to go. For example, I'm going to go do the refrigerator. And in the properties types, all these is alphabetized. So if you know if it's refrigerator, just scroll all the way down to the R's so you can find it. So I don't know, let's choose this one. And notice over here, I'm in the floor plan view, but when I place it, it's going to show up on that corner. So I'm just gonna place it right about there, and it looks like I put it in. Now when I place this one, notice that it says LH, left hand. So it has the handle on the left side. If you wanted another one, the right hand, you would choose the RH, and notice that the handle goes to the other side. I'm going to load in a couple of kitchen cabinets. So I'm going to go to Insert, Load Family, and those are going to be under Casework, Base Cabinets, and Wall Cabinets. So we're going to use these. So let's see, I think I'm going to use probably that one. I'm going to use a filler, and base cabinet, single door and drawer, that one. And then these are for the kitchen, and then for right now I'm going to load as well for the bathroom. I don't want that one, I want this one, that one, and those. I also want the base cabinet, double door sink unit. So these we're going to load in. It's going to take a little while, and then I can go to my components and look for my base cabinet. So let's start with one right next to the refrigerator, and that's going to be a base cabinet, single door and drawer, and I'm going to choose an 18-inch wide cabinet. So again, I go to my floor plan view and notice that it's coming in, and the way the components work, at least with the cabinets, wherever my cursor is, that's the back side of the cabinet. So I wanted to, put it along the back of the wall. Notice also that if I wanted to put it on this side, I can use the space bar on the keyboard to rotate it. So if I wanted to put it on that side, then I click on there. Notice how it's right there. Or if I want to go back next to the refrigerator, I just hover near the wall and then space bar and rotate it until I get the orientation that I want. So I'm going to put it right there. Okay, so let's look over here. And let me move the cabinet so we can see it. Right there. So notice that when I select the cabinet, I have these little switches, so I can flip. For example, if I wanted the handle to be on this side, I just click on the component itself and then just flip it to the other side. Notice how it flipped. And the same thing for this other one, it works as well. Oh, that one flips it to the opposite side. I don't want it over there, I want it on this side. So again, we can flip the handles or the orientation from front to back by doing that. So in the components, that was the base cabinet, and then same thing with the wall cabinet. I think these are called upper cabinets. So I'm looking, I need to load those in. Let me go back to my insert, load family, go to casework, and then wall cabinets. And here again you can choose of different kinds. So I'm going to choose that one. I'm going to use a filler, and a single one. So I'm going to load those in, go to my components, and I'm going to select upper cabinet single door or upper cabinet double door. For an example, I'm just going to choose that one. And same thing, it's easier to do it in the plan view. So as you can see, as soon as I hover near a wall, it aligns to it. If I put my cursor away from a wall, then my cursor has that little I can't insert anything symbol. So that's because the wall cabinets are assigned to a wall. So I need to get my cursor near a wall, in order to do that. And same thing if I wanted to put on this side. Notice how it automatically rotates by itself based on the wall that I'm nearing my cursor to. So if I place it there, it puts it on the wall. Okay, so that's using the components, and you can do the same thing with any other component plumbing fixtures that we're going to put in. For example, let's try the toilet. Did I load it in? I guess I didn't. So let me go in here and load that. That's going to be under plumbing, fixtures, water closet, and I'm going to use that 3D toilet. So I bring it in, and let's say I wanted to put it in plan. Again, I can use the space bar to rotate it in whatever direction I want. And just for an example, if I wanted to put it on this wall, I just click on that and it shows up on your 3D. Okay, so your task is to populate the floor plan with all these fixtures. We did the stair in our previous video and in the class, and now you're going to do all the plumbing fixtures, refrigerators, appliances, and countertops. I'm going to cover in the next video, but on the second floor you're going to do these as well.